You know, they call it Arkansas because you Arkan saw. I know, sounds crazy, but you have to just bear with me here. Man. It's crazy. What's going on with the states, man? I don't even know what's happening in, like, New Hampshire, dude. What's going on in New Hampshire? I'm sure nothing. There's, like, 1.5 towns there. You know? Using logic that a very wise man once used, saying that I've never met any North Koreans, so North Korea doesn't exist. I don't think that New Hampshire exists. Think about it. Have you ever met someone from New Hampshire? A New Hampshireite? Whatever you call them? A beast? A scoundrel? I'm pretty sure those are all synonyms of someone from New Hampshire. Because they work equally as well. And there's, like, other places where you always know what's going on there. Like, D.C., for example, there's always stuff going on in D.C. You know what's happening in D.C. right now. I don't have to explain what's going on in D.C. for you to know. Because, like, it's always on the news. There's never been a time it's not been on the news. So, here's my question for you. People say that, like, Wyoming is the place with nothing going on there. And that just doesn't seem right. You know, there's always so much going on in Wyoming. And people always talk about how it's the most forgotten state. But, here's the thing. It's obviously not been forgotten about if you're still talking about it and still making it a joke. And I know it's not a joke anymore. People don't care about Wyoming at all. Bear with me, once again. Because there is one more thing. People also said that, you know, Ohio is one of the most forgotten states because nothing's going on there. Excuse me, Ohio is a very prosperous land. I will not let you ridicule the great and prosperous Akron, Ohio, which is definitely filled with whimsy and joy and not depression. And, you know, there's probably a lot of alcoholics in Ohio. I'm going to be honest with that. It just seems like a state. Like, you know, you've heard of Missouri, and you think immediately there's probably a lot of trailer parks there. That's what I feel like with, you know, Ohio. I feel like there would be a lot of down on their luck people using not so great methods to get on their luck. But, you know, who am I? I've been to Ohio once. Oh my god. Ugh. I was on the border of Ohio. That was the only time I was ever there. And we drove in, and there was immediately a nuclear power plant we crossed by. And then we ate at, like, I don't remember, it was some greasy fast food restaurant that did not have any good food. Did not taste good in the slightest. So, that's about it. Because, well, there's just not much going on in Ohio. I can't think of anything going on in Ohio right now, but that's beside the point. Because the state of Ohio is chock full of people. There's always stuff going on there. You know about Columbus. We all know about... Okay, so that's... Back to my point. People say Ohio, like, nothing ever happens there. That's what started the whole meme. And now it's dead, and I'm so happy that that meme is dead. That horrible, horrible meme. Which is why now, I say that we should start making fun of the one state that I can guarantee nobody cares about in the slightest. If you care about this state, you're probably from there. And if you're from this state, that's sad. that honestly makes my heart hurt for you. Because you have to suffer through the worst thing imaginable. Living in Connecticut. I know. If I lived in Connecticut, I don't think I'd be able to, like, keep my life, dude. It sounds disgusting. I mean, just even the thought, the word Connecticut, brings tears to my eyes. And it's not in a happy way either. It brings tears to my eyes because my eyes are actively watering at the situation. Every time I hear the word Connecticut, a chill goes down my spine. And I always feel like somebody's watching me. Like Michael Jackson once famously said. Also, Michael Jackson. Why did he do that? I saw that one photo where he was like dangling a baby over a balcony. Why did he decide to do that? That seems not chill in the slightest. Actually seems like a horrible decision. But, you know, I don't know. I've never dangled a baby over a balcony before. Maybe it's enjoyable. I couldn't tell you. I'm not even sure if that was photo. Was that even Michael Jackson that I'm thinking of now? I don't know. I'd believe it. Michael Jackson's done some weird stuff. I'm pretty sure he was, like, high on coke, and that's why he made Thriller in the first place. And you know what? Put him on some more stuff. Or at least that's what I'd say. Because I really want him to make Thriller again. Like, more Thriller-like songs. Good songs like that. Or just, like, Just Beat It, dude. Beat It? Beat It's a good song. Nobody can change my opinion on that. Just Beat It. You know? And, you know, that's probably just Michael Jackson. You know, he made some good songs, and then something happened. Something sure did happen. Didn't he he looked like a sock puppet. He looked like a sock puppet right before he died. I know that, like, Michael Jackson was cool for, like, 2 days. Then he turned a sock puppet on me, dude. He turned sock puppet. What's a sock puppet, dude? I think my mouth is, like, failing. Like, you ever heard of organ failure? My mouth is failing. Not even sure if that's possible. I mean, it sounds like it would be possible. Who knows? I wouldn't put it past my mouth, man. Your mouth does a lot of stuff now I think about it. You consume, like, everything that you need to survive with your mouth. Your mouth is probably the most important part of you. Like, you can... So think of, like, every disability ever. You can survive without your ears. You can survive without your eyes. You can survive without your... You can survive without even talking. Your feet, your arms. You can survive without any other appendage on your body. But as soon as you lose your mouth... I mean, it's game over. You can't eat, you can't drink, you can't breathe. And I know, like, maybe you would be able to get, like, one of those smoker holes in your neck. You ever seen those commercials with the old ladies and they got the robot, like, RFK voice? And they're always like, I was 23, now I'm 37, and I've smoked 500 packs of cigarettes, and they're, like, touching their throat. Dude, those adverts scared me. I remember I was, like, watching the TV late at night, and one of those things came on. That terrified me. And that is why I'm never going to smoke, because if I start smoking one cigarette, it'll be the 500 packs, and then I'm going to sound like RFK. And I'm pretty sure that's a disability within itself.